Hello, people of YouTube. I am here just to do a little first impression hands-on of the Reebok JJ2 training shoe. I actually just got these in a size 10 with the red colorway. I think they look pretty dope. I think they're a really, really nice shoe. Let me move back a bit. I think if you are a CrossFitter or even someone who does sort of CrossFit type exercises, a lot of people were kind of disappointed with the Nano 7 weaves, which I have here. I don't do CrossFit. I do kind of more circuit training. I definitely do some lifting, but I actually do quite a bit more sprinting and sled pushes and battle ropes, just general like metabolic conditioning, circuit, cardio, intense exercise sort of exercises. That's such a horrible thing. Sorry, there's no script if you can't tell. But anyways, I got the Nanos because I really wanted like a lower drop shoe. These are a 4 nanometer heel toe drop. I'm used to something like a 6 millimeter. I got the Nanos and I was really, really actually pretty happy with them. I got them for a really good price on the Black Friday sale. And they have like a super strong heel, and they also have a super rigid sole. So like I'm holding the camera in one hand, so I can't really show you, but they have not a lot of give to them, and this is really great for weightlifting and really great for heavy lifts. I'm guessing Olympic lifts would be awesome on these, but a lot of CrossFitters online or trainers online were kind of disappointed how rigid the sole was. I haven't run a long distance in these, but I've definitely done some running in them. I'd say 2 kilometers or so. And they've been okay. I naturally have kind of like a toe or midfoot strike when I run, and these were definitely okay. I didn't feel any pain or anything, but I could definitely feel the difference. Feel the rigidity of the sole, right? Like the kind of lack of give is pretty apparent. But I found these shoes super breathable, super awesome, and really, really, really nice generally. But these were on sale. Watcha! I actually really like the red colorway as one of the things that attracted me to them. These were really on sale, and these are designed by J.J. Watt, the big famous football player. And they are kind of designed to accommodate like a wider foot, which I have. I didn't really have a huge amount of problems with the Nano 7 weave or anything, but I do like that these have a bit of a wider sole. I did end up sizing half a size down, so I got these in 10.5. These are in 10, and they fit pretty well. They're a little snug. I actually have some 10.5s coming. I ordered both. I'd see what would fit and just return the one that didn't fit. But these 10s actually, they fit pretty well. The weave outside is the same as the Nano 7 weave. I'm guessing it's branded a bit differently, but it feels pretty much the same. I mean, if anything, actually, to be honest, it might even be a little bit improved because it feels a little bit tighter. I mean, I haven't done a really intense workout on these. I've just done kind of like some jogs and stuff in them, some walking, some jogs, seeing how they feel. This is really like super first impressions. But the main reason I did the video was just because a lot of people can't see, the other videos I've seen for this have only been in the black colorway, and I think this red one is actually pretty killer. I think it looks, my mom said it looked like a disco shoe. You can see how it's kind of hitting the light. I thought the red colorway looked really, really cool, and I just kind of wanted to put this out there and give my thoughts on it. There's a lot more cushioning. Another thing, there's a lot more cushioning in the JJ2 than the Nano. There's a lot more cushioning around the ankle. So if you check it out here, I'm not sure if it'll focus, but you can see this around the ankle. There's a lot more cushioning. The lip is very, very cushiony. The tongue, I mean. There's some padding there. I haven't done a lot in these. I really want to stress that, but it hasn't slid down in my ankle or anything. Compared to the Nano, there's cushioning here. I haven't tried the Nano 7s, but I've heard the Nano 7 weave has more cushioning than the 7s, and there's some cushioning, but there's not a huge amount around the ankle here. And I guess that's kind of par for the course. People kind of prefer a more minimal shoe with the Nano. I really like the Nano 7 weaves, and I think they're super awesome. But I just think if you are a CrossFitter and you need, or if you're just someone who does, who does more like football type exercises, right? Like sled pushes, sprinting, a lot more running. Like I run and jump quite a bit in my exercises. I don't do so much Olympic lifting. I just got these again more for the low heel toe drop, and I heard the Nano series has a great reputation and stuff, and I do like them a lot. But I think these actually might even be better if you do a lot more movement based exercises, a lot more jumping, a lot more running. I haven't lifted heavy in these at all or done a lot of lifting in these, but I feel like they would actually do really well, partially because they I don't know how to explain this, but they have a kind of their bottom, their tread, they're very grippy. So I'd say they're at least as close to as grippy as the Nano 7 weaves, if not the same. But they gently like allow you to roll when you're running, that so the sole gives a lot more than the Nanos. And the heel and that makes running a lot more comfortable, and they're just as ventilated. This weave pattern is actually really great for ventilation. Probably the Nano 7 weaves are like the most breathable shoe I've ever had. Actually, they're so breathable that my feet I'm like, holy hell, I need to like wear thicker socks or whatever. These JJ2s are going to be probably as, if not more, breathable, just because they have a little bit more, ventilation in the tongue and so on. Probably just as, maybe not more. Sorry, there's really no script to this. I just totally impromptu just wanted to do a review because I was excited about these shoes. And another thing, I haven't lifted heavy in these, as I was saying, but the heel here, the heel here is it doesn't have the same sort of like super rigid like heel cup that the Nano has. But it also it does have quite a bit of bolstering around the heel, and it is pretty snug and sturdy in the heel, and there's not a lot of like squishiness. Like it gives, but it's not squishy. It doesn't feel unstable at all. So I'm pretty certain you could do some like squats, deadlifts. You could probably lift pretty heavy in these and be really comfortable. Anyways, the main reason I just want to do this is I haven't seen a lot about the JJ2s and about the red color especially. This is what it looks like. I hope I got enough angles of it. Anyways, yeah, I think they're super dope. I think they're super awesomely priced right now. I got a Reebok Canada had a crazy sale, and I got these for like $50, which is awesome. And I got the weaves for a really good price as well. Depending on the price that you would get for either of these, I think if you're like, if you don't do if you want to run and jump a bit more, I think these are a really great option. I actually did order the Speed TRs. I didn't really give them a chance. I didn't really get a chance to like do them really great justice, just because I got the wrong size and I wasn't able to get the size I wanted, and so they didn't fit properly. So I didn't really push too hard in them. But the Speed TRs were super great as well. I think the JJ2s, for me, with my wide foot and my sort of sprinting, jumping, sled pushing sort of workout that I tend to do, I think these might even be just a little bit better than the Speed TR, just because although they're not as like, they don't have that, these are 7 millimeter heel toe drop, although they're not as stable, I should say, or like not as flat, as minimal as the Speed TRs. I think the Nano Weave breathability, and then also the cushioning and the general sort of wideness of them, width of them. Sorry about that. The width of them is something that I really appreciate. One thing that I do have to mention though, it just kind of makes me I don't really like that much, is that Reebok's CrossFit line of shoes, judging from what I've seen of the Weave and the Speed TRs, they're really well built, and they're really like, I can't think of it, like they put together really super nicely. The JJ2s are as well, like the parts that matter, the Weave, the sole, there's nothing in here that's having any real problems. But I just noticed here right next to the lace, I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a little bit of a stringiness, like see that string popping out, and little bit of fraying. It's honestly, it's actually kind of like, this is really petty. It's like it's really nitpicky, But I just thought I should, put it out there that, if you're getting a high quality training shoe, it's nice not to have that. But these again are super, super cheap. A lot cheaper than the Nanos in most scenarios. So anyways, guys, sorry for the rambliness of this video. That's the JJ2. That's the Reebok JJ2. And those are just my basic thoughts on it. Let me know in the comments if you feel like you want me to go over more. I know I was super rambly. I talk super fast. I literally just got these, so I was just kind of excited and didn't have a script. But I hope you appreciated that. I hope y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching. Cheers.